Okay, sis, your nervous system wasn't designed for the amount of input you're handling every day. And if your mind feels constantly busy, even when nothing urgent is happening, that's usually a sign it's becoming overstimulated. You might notice your thoughts won't shut off. Your body feels tight, like you just can't fully relax. And when you try to slow down, you feel restless, like you need to check something or do something. It's easy to assume you just need more discipline or that you're overwhelmed. But often, the real issue is overload. An overstimulated nervous system happens when your brain is processing more input and stress than it is comfortably able to regulate, which keeps your body in a heightened state of alert. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 hidden signs your nervous system may be overstimulated so you can recognize what's actually happening in your body and start bringing it back into balance. The first sign of nervous system overstimulation is difficulty focusing. You may notice your mind jumping from one thought to another, starting tasks but struggling to stay with them, feeling distracted even when you genuinely want to concentrate. This happens because when the nervous system is overloaded, the brain shifts into scanning mode. Instead of focusing deeply on one thing, your mind begins checking for potential demands or problems. Your attention becomes scattered because your nervous system is trying to monitor too many signals at once. The second sign is irritability. When the nervous system is overstimulated, the brain's tolerance for additional input decreases. Small inconveniences suddenly feel bigger. Minor frustrations trigger stronger reactions. You might notice yourself feeling impatient or overwhelmed more easily. This isn't a character flaw. It's often a signal that your nervous system has reached its capacity for stimulation. Sign number 3. The third sign is difficulty sleeping. You may feel tired during the day, but struggle to fall asleep at night. Your mind keeps replaying conversations, planning for tomorrow, or thinking through unfinished tasks. This happens because the nervous system hasn't fully downshifted from its activated state. Even though your body is ready for rest, your brain is still processing stimulation from earlier in the day, which makes it difficult for your nervous system to transition into deep sleep. The fourth sign is constant mental activity. Your mind feels busy even during quiet times. You might sit down to relax, but your thoughts immediately start organizing, planning, or reviewing things. This mental activity often feels productive on the surface, but underneath it, your nervous system may still be operating in a subtle stress response. Your brain keeps moving because it hasn't fully registered safety. The fifth sign is physical tension in the body. You might notice tight shoulders, a clenched jaw, or shallow breathing, or even a subtle feeling of bracing in your muscles. Many people don't even notice this tension because it develops gradually. But the body often carries the first signals that the nervous system is overloaded. Muscle tension is one of the ways the body prepares for action when it senses stress. The sixth sign is reduced tolerance for stimulation. You might find loud environments overwhelming. Background noise feels distracting. Even small interruptions feel exhausting. When the nervous system is always overloaded, additional input becomes harder to process. Your brain is simply trying to reduce the amount of stimulation it needs to manage. The seventh sign is feeling wired but tired. You feel exhausted, but your body still feels slightly activated. Your mind keeps running even though your energy is low. This happens when the nervous system stays partially activated for extended periods of time. Your body has used a lot of energy responding to stimulation, but it hasn't fully returned to a calm state. So you experience both fatigue and restlessness at the same time. Here's the part most people never explain about overstimulation, though. Your nervous system evolved in environments that were much slower and quieter than modern life. Human brains were designed to process natural environments like real-time interactions and occasional challenges, not constant input. But today, your nervous system is exposed to far more than it was designed to hold. Emails, notifications, news, social media, work demands, family responsibilities, endless information. We now have access to more input in a single day than we were ever designed to process consistently. And while your brain is incredibly adaptable, it still has limits. So when those limits are exceeded for long periods of time, your nervous system doesn't just keep up, it stays activated. And this is where it starts showing up in your life. Your mind feels constantly busy. You feel slightly on edge even when nothing is wrong. It's harder to focus, harder to fully relax, harder to fully feel settled inside of your own body. Not because something is wrong with you, by the way, but because your system hasn't had enough space to come back down. Over time, that constant input keeps your body in a heightened state of alert. This is what many people experience as chronic stress or nervous system dysregulation. The body never fully returns to its baseline. When the nervous system begins receiving regular signals of safety and calm again, something powerful begins to happen. Your mind starts to quiet. Your body softens. Your focus becomes clearer. And things that used to feel overwhelming, well, they start to feel manageable again. You can still pursue meaningful goals, still grow your career and your impact, but you're no longer doing it from a constant state of activation. You're doing it now from stability. And that's when success starts to feel sustainable instead of overwhelming. If this conversation resonates with you, I created a free guide that walks through practical strategies that helps your nervous system begin healing from survival patterns. Inside that guide, I also explain what's happening in your nervous system and share simple practices and journal prompts that help your body begin shifting toward regulation. You can download it below. Because this year, I'm on a mission to help 1,000 high achieving women exit survival mode and raise their capacity ceiling. So if you feel like your life keeps expanding, but your nervous system struggles to hold that expansion, this guide will help you understand why. And if you want to continue exploring how nervous system regulation influences identity, manifestation, and the life you're able to hold, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Because once your nervous system learns how to regulate expansion, the life that once felt overwhelming becomes something you can actually sustain. And that's when everything begins to change. I'll see you next time.